Alright everybody, I'm going to follow up here. I'm going to try and get FOIA request. The video footage from that day. And make it easier for me. See if we can get charges on this guy. Gene Walsh is his name. Customer service. That'd be the clerk's office.
What'd you do, bro? And the last name? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And what's the second one? Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
What's going on?
You're not gonna get rid of me that easily.
You in the building?
I have
You're back.
a FOIA request for you.
Okay.
And I understand that particular request might require some money because it's a video. I'm FOIA requesting the cameras in the commissioner's, building commissioner's office upstairs.
Did they tell you that?
Who told me that? No, I'm requesting them.
No, I know. Who told you about the money?
I just usually when you get a video, they usually charge you for it, or you get 20 pages, they usually charge you 50 cents a page. Or
Oh, the letter. Oh, I have that, yeah. Sorry.
I'm not sure. Can you hold on a second?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ask them. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, alright?
Yep. Are you going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask them how they do their FOIAs for videos, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can get it. It's your versus a bit. It's $10 and then you pick it up. As long as there's a picture on it. Oh, right. Okay, all right.
Did they tell you guys to stay home today because of the big
The
snowstorm?
big storm was the big one, huh?
Oh man.
They canceled everything else, just
I'm
not us.
I'm not complaining by any means, but I'm just saying, you know, they close schools, they close doctors' offices, and
Libraries.
yeah, it's crazy, right? And what? For what? An inch of snow?
I guess it went out to sea. They jumped the gun.
They did, absolutely. A little too quick, I think, but. And you guys don't even get the day off. But everybody
They're
else
gonna let
does.
it snow there.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
I guess town hall never shuts down, huh?
Barely.
Even when it is closed, it's not closed.
Yeah, a lot of people work from home when it's closed.
Yeah. Which is, saves a lot on the traffic.
Like even this morning there was no traffic, that's for sure.
Oh, really?
No, because no school.
Yeah, no school, no nothing like that. Buses holding everything up and.
Because they canceled in the night when it's still.
They canceled, it was already on TV last night at the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah,
they all
6
canceled.
o'clock, they were closing schools and yeah.
In the town I live, and we got a call telling us not to put our barrels out.
Really?
Yeah.
I checked with Janetta today.
It's like people expect it and want it to happen, you know what I mean? And so they put it out
It's
there.
nothing like a good snow day, fine.
Right, exactly. It's gotta be a snow day though, come on now.
So just wanted to let you know, because I know, Malcolm was checking on it, but
How many times have you been in work and it started snowing in the morning and then by the time you left there was
was what?
6, 8 inches on the ground, you know what I mean? But
Yep.
they didn't let you go early. They just continue to watch the snowfall and build up. Yeah,
And we walked.
yeah.
You walked, yeah. If the buses weren't running, you walked. We walked in the pouring rain.
Oh my God.
It didn't matter.
You're better than
Go both directions, right, Marie?
you're better than the mailman. Through sleet, through snow, through rain.
Now you ever get behind the bus, they stop every 30 seconds. I know, every driveway.
Yeah.
You know what, so what do you mean by video footage? Because there's no cameras in that office.
There's no cameras in that office?
No.
Are you sure about that? They take them down. I zoomed in on it when I did a video up there, and I even said it to the Darren's his name, I believe. I said, "There's video, there's cameras in this office." I says I can FOIA request them and put that on YouTube because he was complaining about my camera, you know.
There's cameras in the building, but not in that specific office.
I'm gonna go up there and look, but I'm gonna leave that with you anyways.
I mean, when you're going up there, I'm gonna ask IT, because they know where all the cameras are, our IT department,
Yeah,
so.
I believe I zoomed in on it.
Sure.
Yeah, because I usually do that when I'm in buildings, because I say, because it's a big thing when somebody's holding a camera. This is the point I'm trying to make to people. There's cameras everywhere,
Yeah,
so.
I know there's cameras.
Why does
like-
my camera matter? You know what I mean? Because it's in my hands? Come on now, you know, it's.
Because I don't have a camera in here.
No, I see that. There's no cameras in here.
When you go up there, I will, check with IT, because they know all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in and cause no ruckus. I'm just gonna go in there and look around and.
Alright, you can come back, I'm gonna go ask IT.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. I appreciate you.
Yep.
You're the best. Thank you.
Yep.
So which way am I going here? The stairs, people. They're over here. Let's go up there. Because, I mean, I zoomed in on these cameras. There's a camera right there. See?
Yeah, right there,
See?
you go ask IT.
So. But there's not a camera here. I know I zoomed in on a thing here the last time I was here. Oh, look what they got, people. Huh. Staff only. Staff only beyond that point. Well, I'll have to FOIA request that one. Okay, so let's go into another office and see if there's any cameras in the other office here. So. See these pictures they put up on these doors now? Employees only on this point, thank you. You know, I love it. So, see, we do make a difference doing these videos, people. Here's another one, people. Remember last time I was here, you could walk right back there, so now they got these pictures here. All new signs, love it, because I came in here. Now they want to turn, so. Are there cameras up in this office? I don't see any up in here. So you know that sign, right? You can't let nobody from the public back there. Ever. That sign says nobody, it says staff only. So that means nobody from the public can go back there.
Somebody that has an appointment.
Somebody that has
appointments.
So
People do come in with appointments to discuss their projects.
then that sign needs to be changed, because that says staff only. That doesn't say by appointment only. So you guys are doing all right by putting these signs up, but they're the wrong signs. They're not gonna cover you in a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like saying, so if I follow somebody down the hall here that works here, and there's a part of the public with them, and they walk past there, that sign doesn't matter to me then, because that person's not staff. You have to kind of explain what the signs mean, you know what I mean? It says staff only. It doesn't say staff only and by appointment, because I get it as staff only. So now if I see somebody from the public go in there, it's kind of like turning a public forum into an open forum into a, you know what I mean, at your guys' discretion. So it's really an unlawful sign, and it really means nothing, but people will abide by it. But like I said, for further ado, I mean, that sign doesn't mean nothing if you're gonna tell me that the public can go back there by appointment, because it says staff only. So the sign's wrong, because the public ain't part of the staff. Even with an appointment, they're not part of the staff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just trying to, you guys want to try and do things right. The last time I was here, there was no signs nowhere. And because I came in all the public areas, now you guys are trying to make certain areas not public, only to the public that you want to go in there. You know, it doesn't work that way. You know, I'm going to go up right now and see if I can, if the mayor's in, because, you know, supposedly I was supposed to get an appointment with him to talk to him, and I haven't heard nothing since January, 7th or so. I was here the 2nd, and I believe the 7th or the 6th. But like I said, good to see the signs. They're all over the doors now, and you just guys can't create privacy where you want it and who you want to create it with. That's all I'm saying. This is town hall. This isn't like a private place. You know, this is open to the public, where it says it ain't open to the public, and then it says it's not open to the public if it says staff only, employees only, staff only, personnel only. That means that's it. No public can go back there, whether they got an appointment or not. You make an office for for the public to go in for their appointments. You can't say, this guy can go in, but that guy, I don't want him in there. You know what I mean? Oh, he's got an appointment, but he doesn't. It's open to the public. You can't just shut it and open it to whoever you want. I know you have nothing to do with it. You're just an employee, I believe, right? What's your name?
Amy,
And what do you do here, Amy?
I'm a clerk for the conservation.
Conservation. Okay, so I'm not. If I'm coming off like a jerk, I'm sorry, because I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to explain situations where, just because a sign is put up, it doesn't mean anything. Usually like a no trespassing sign, that's a good sign, right? So if you go past that point, then you're trespassing, right? This says staff only on this point. So if I'm the public and I got an appointment and I walk by that sign doesn't mean anything, because I'm not a staff member, but I got an appointment, so I'm allowed to go in. You should put that up there with that sign. Only by appointment can anybody go past this, because like I said, that wasn't there. This wasn't here. These things weren't here. Them signs on them doors down there weren't there. I came into FOIA request my incident, and I believe at the time there was a camera in that office, and now there's not. So, like I said, I believe there was. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to say there was. I believe there was. I got to review my video. I believe, because when I see a camera, I zoom in on it. But yeah, people see that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create public places for who they choose, they want to go in and out. And that's not right, you know? And I appreciate you. I'm gonna be on my way.
You have a good day.
It's a good suggestion though, right? To just put another sign next to it saying by appointment only, other than staff, because then it explains to the public exactly who can go in there and who can't. And it makes it look like you're not picking and choosing who can go in there. With the guy with the camera can't go in there, but this guy can. What if I had an appointment? Could I go in there with my camera going?
Right.
I could?
I don't know.
Right,
I
so
mean,
see what I'm saying? This is this deception here. So if somebody wants to go in, they got an appointment and they want to film their interaction, and you guys tell them, no, you can't, this is for staff only. It doesn't jive, nothing comes together there, you know, so, thank you, I appreciate it. So you see what I'm saying, people? They kind of like explain it. You know, I'm not the smartest bulb in the store, right? And I don't have the best grammar out there, but I'm smart in the head, and I know when a sign says something, you know, what it means. It says staff only, so they cannot go letting public in there by appointment only. They put another sign next to it saying, you know, blah, 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 with appointment, because if you don't, you know, the guy with the camera gets the hell shot of it, you know? I'm surprised they ain't got this blocked off over here, you know? I really am. Really surprised at this place. Let's go upstairs and see further up there. Employees only beyond this point, see? So, let's see what they changed in the mayor's office, if anything. See, look at even the solicitor staff only beyond this point. Oh, here we go. Now the sign's here. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, I'm just coming here, seeing you got all kinds of new signs up and they're moved, and, you know, you're trying to cover all grounds, but it's, I mean, this sign should be over there, right? What's the candy for?
Just for anyone who comes in.
How can they get it? They can't go beyond this sign.
I mean, once usually they talk to someone, they're allowed to come through, because usually you have an appointment. We're not like a walk-in type of office.
I know, I see that downstairs. You see, so is the mayor in?
He's not in today.
He's not in.
He's working remotely.
Okay, so
Most people are today because of the storm.
my thing is here, why I'm here today.
Yep.
I was here to FOIA request the camera footage of the commissioner's office, the building commissioner downstairs, and I guess they don't have any cameras in that office. So that FOIA request is out the window, I guess. So I decided to walk around and I seen the signs on the doors and everything. How it says staff only, and, you know, I was just speaking to somebody down on the floor below us. Forget her name, but she's in the last office on that side.
Okay.
And they had staff signs only. And I just don't understand the signs, because she said people can go in there by appointment.
Yeah.
So the sign really doesn't, you know, so what you guys are doing is you're trying to make an open forum, closed forum, private forum, or, you know, when it's either gotta be one or the other. It's either gotta be open to the public or not open to the public. It has to be either employees only, you know what I mean? You can't pick and decide and make an appointment. So if I make an appointment, right, I can come past these signs with a camera, right? And film my interactions?
Yeah,
Because
you
that's
have
basically
to
what the
sit-
signs
you
are
have-
saying, and my problem with the signs downstairs about the, staff only, like I said, they let people in there, they let people from the public in there, so that you need to get that sign out of there, because it ain't staff only. Only means only, right? Like, when they say drug-free, they don't allow somebody to smoke a roach, right?
Well, it's
Where,
more-
in a
more
spot
so
that says drug-free.
It's more so that individuals don't just walk in, it's if you have
Right,
an
right,
appointment,
because I
you
came
can-
here with a camera, so you guys are trying to stop people from going into public places with signs that are not, lawful, they're just signs made up by town hall. That's all I'm saying, is the
I'm
signs
also
that you
just-
make, I'm a public,
I understand, but what I want you to know, I didn't come up with the policy. If you want
So-
to, we're going off of the, what our solicitor, recommended us to do. So, and I'm not the one that implemented it. If you would like to, she's not here right now, but I can give you my boss's card.
Again,
She
you-
can explain it more to you.
you
I'm
bring
not-
up the solicitor, right? I go to his office over there, right?
Like
One,
I said,
on
most
the,
people are working
on the-
remotely
on the-
today
on one
because
of
of the
the-
storm. So I can give you his contact information. You can reach out to him.
I just want to tell you what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
On his door, one of the doors says closed, right? It says use next door over.
Yeah.
And then you go to that door and it says no admittance. So, I mean, your signs don't make sense with each other.
I haven't seen
They
that.
don't jive. I know what this is all about. It's all because of the guy, me, Randy, with the camera, right? With my intent, right? To sue City Hall because one of your employees put his hands on me, okay? And now you guys are trying to cover stuff up by putting signs up like this. You know what I mean? So if I come in, I can't go past that point. So I can sit in this chair, but I can't sit in that one, people, because you see the sign and see what it's an angle with. So, I mean, this is Town Hall in Methuen, and all because I came here with a camera and one of their employees assaulted me, so they're trying to cover up and make it right, so they don't get a lawsuit, but they're getting one anyways, no matter what. I already sent the intent to the mayor. He has not gotten back to me, so that doesn't make the town of Methuen look good, because, it could have been, he got back to me, right? I told him my grief, right? And then he took care of it, instead of throwing signs up, right? And I would have walked away. But now that I come here just for a simple FOIA, and I come upon these signs, these unlawful, and so, if you got a camera, you can come in. If you got a camera, you can't come in, people. If you don't got a camera, you can come right in. So, camera, don't go in. No camera, come right in. So, you decide what that sign means, because I can't figure it out. This is all on City Hall. It's got nothing to do with me. Like I said, I came in here filming public places, which we're allowed to do by law, First Amendment. And this is City Hall. The mayor just like, oh, he's intending on, let's throw some signs up and hopefully this goes away. It's not gonna go away. I'm gonna be back again. The other auditor's gonna be back again, and then more auditors after that. So you guys gotta get your signs right. You can't pick and choose
Like I said, I'm
what's
not the
open
one that implemented the
to. I
policy.
understand that, but you are
I'm working here,
you are the
correct. I
messenger.
understand.
So you are the messenger. I'm giving you all
And I'll
this
let-
information,
Yeah,
right?
and I'll let my boss know that you came by. Like I said, I'm happy to give you my contact info, her contact info, if you'd like.
I
got
just-
our cards.
No, I got them all. I know everybody that works in town hall. I know. I'm going downstairs and I'm out of here. Gene.
Yep.
I wanted to say hi to him. You know what I mean? And congratulate him for doing a job well done by putting his hands on the public and getting away with it. This is the big thing, right? You guys obviously, you weren't born yesterday. You didn't just start the job today. You know what I mean? You know what's going on in the world, right? This is what we do. We come out, we make sure that public employees, public officials respect our rights to film, right? They didn't respect my rights to film. It's on film telling me that get out of this office. And I said, why are you trying to push me out of the office, Gene? Because you're filming, okay? So that's a violation of he said it on film. He violated my civil rights on film, and you guys are still, because of the signs.
And like you said, you're taking whatever actions you feel are appropriate. You're allowed to do that.
Well, I can't do it if you guys are ignoring everything.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I don't know what requests you put in. I could check on it for you, but
I'm just saying, they had cameras. I'm not saying 100%, But I review my videos before I put them up. And everywhere there's a camera, I zoom in on it because that's our big
I
thing.
don't know.
We're always on camera, but it's a big thing when we got a camera. But everywhere we go, we're on
We
camera,
don't have a lot-
basically.
most of the building on the interior doesn't have cameras, it's mostly the hallways, so I don't know if the individual office has.
Right, that's what
I can't speak to
that's what the
that.
clerk said downstairs, and so I'm not pushing that right now, right? So, because I don't know, you guys don't know, so
Yeah.
I don't go off of stuff I don't know, you know what I mean? I thrive on stuff that I do know, and I know that sign is not gonna cover up for what's going on in this situation. It really ain't. I mean, come on. If anything, that sign shouldn't be right there. It should be like probably where you're standing, so nobody enters in there, you know what I mean? And at least they can think that they got access to this little area right here. With that sign right there, you seen, right? I didn't move, right? I stood right here, right? And you said, can I help you? I couldn't even see you. And you're over there saying, can I help you?
Yeah, well, it's. more-
So if the sign was up there, can I step across the sign?
Yeah,
So if the sign was like where you're standing, I could've came up to here and I would've been able, hey, how you doing? Yes, sir, you can help me, you know? But, I mean, come on, it's like I'm standing back here and all of a sudden I hear, can I help you? It's like, wow, well, what am I on? You know what I'm saying? It's just common sense, you know? I'm not trying to be a jerk.
no, I know, listen.
You know, and it's got not, like you said, I know it's got nothing to do with you, but now you know when I came in and I spoke my piece to you, and that's why I speak my piece to the employees, you know, so maybe they'll say, hey, you know, the guy's kind of right, you know, all we gotta do is basically adjust our sign so it doesn't fall under the law, because right now you're trying to say, if I go in here and I walk past this sign, that I'll be liable to be arrested. That sign has no statue on it, that sign has nothing, so it's just a sign to control the public, right?
I have no
So,
idea, I
I'm just-
didn't make the sign, I didn't talk with
Yeah,
anyone
so-
about it, I can look into it.
Anybody can make a sign, I can make a sign saying, you know, I sell, you know, green gold, you know what I mean? And some people are gonna say, oh, man, let me check that green gold out. They're not gonna come to me and say, well, I seen the sign, it says you sell green gold. How about, do you sell red gold? It's defeating the purpose of the sign, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you say employees only beyond this point, and then if somebody comes in from the public, the lady behind the desk is her discretion. Yeah, come on up, come past the sign. You got what I'm saying? So it's got to hold true. It's got to hold true in both sides. It
Well,
can't
it's
just
more-
be for the because of your comfortability, not you individually, like the people in town hall.
Yeah.
For their comfortability, who comes in the office and who doesn't. It's either open to the public or it's not. You know what I mean?
Allowed to come in here, we're just not, we're not like other offices where it's fully like.
Oh, I understand, this is the
So it's
mayor's
more
office,
just
this is
trying to
this is the
control it
big
so we
office
can
of the, yeah,
not
I
have
got,
people just walk in.
I
and
got
not-
you.
So it's not like we're not denying anyone, like I said, we're appointment only, you want an appointment, I can get your info down, we can set something up, and you can have your appointment, and that's true to anybody that comes in. This is more just an access control thing, so people don't wander in when there's meetings going on, or if there's someone, at the mayor's meeting, someone doesn't get interrupted. It's
Okay.
more that, it's not preventing the public from having access to see their elected official, or put a complaint, or request an appointment. It's more just an access control thing. So I understand your point.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll look into it with my boss and the solicitor, and kind of go from there and adjust the sign accordingly if we need to.
Yep, alrighty,
Yeah,
great.
yeah, no problem.
And,
And you
did,
said you're also with the cars.
did you,
have all your
did you
info?
say that you can make an appointment to
Yeah.
speak to the mayor?
Mhm.
I
We
can make
just-
an, I wanna make an appointment to speak to the mayor.
Yeah, let me grab a piece of paper.
We got Mayor Perry.
Can I just have your contact info?
Yeah, it's, Randy.
Yep. Do you want to discuss with him, just so I can brief him?
The incident that happened January 2nd of
Downstairs.
2024. Yes, on the
Okay.
second floor in the building commissioner's office.
Okay.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
You've
no
been very
problem.
cordial. I didn't, you know, I don't mean to come off like a hard guy, but it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
That's the way it is. The signs mean nothing unless there's like, you know, something to hold behind it, you know, other than what you explained to me about people can, you know,
Yeah.
come, because there's not many
I mean,
people
bel-
running in here, you know what
No,
I mean?
believe it or not, a lot of people do run in here. Like I said, we just changed, like the the indicators out there in the hallway.
Okay.
So it used to be the accounting office. So people honestly still
Oh,
get confused.
all right.
So people do come in here, even though there's a huge sign on the door. Like people do get confused and they just walk in.
Yeah,
and
they-
they think it's accounting, and we just.
I can
redirect them.
understand that. You could be looking down at the
Yeah.
floor and then look up and grab the handle and
Yeah,
not
so
notice the door,
honestly,
right?
like that does happen. That's 9 times out of
Okay.
10 what does happen. People just come in here thinking it's a different office, or they get confused, or they got off on the wrong spot in the elevator, and they're just kind of used to going
To where they're going,
inspections or
right, yeah,
community,
yeah.
You know. So
What was
we-
your name again?
My name's Jordan.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay. Good name, cool name. I appreciate you, and
Yeah, of course.
hopefully I'll hear back from you on that.
Yeah, I have, like I said, I know you probably grabbed them, but these things.
Yeah, I
people lose
did.
all the time, so
All right.
that's my card.
Thank
my
you.
number's on there, my email as well.
Okay.
So if you have any questions or want to follow up, feel free to give me a call
Excellent.
or email.
The only reason I'm going forward with this because, I've met a lot of people in this building and they're all, you guys don't deserve this stuff. You know what I mean? You guys are all good workers. You guys respect the public,
Yep.
Gene, he not so much. Darren, not so much. The people down in that office, not so much. You know what I mean? And that doesn't look good for you. It doesn't react good for you with the public. You know what I mean? And it's just, after he knows, he watched my video, Gene. Between me and you, he went on my channel and made comments. Okay.
Okay.
And they don't go away. People gotta understand this. When you put something on the internet, it doesn't go away. Even me, I can't make anything go away that I put on the internet. Okay, so you gotta watch what you say and what you type on the internet to people. Okay, so he's not making himself look good. He told me to shut my face and stuff on my comments and stuff. He's not. His picture's right there. You're not gonna deny it, ain't you? Believe me, everything's electronic. They can, they can get to you.
Yeah.
There's ways to do it. So I don't know what he's thinking in his mind. He's the commissioner. He's the top dog in that office. He shouldn't be putting his hands on the public. He shouldn't be telling people that they need to go upstairs and get permission from the mayor to film in his office. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's public office. You can. The Constitution is our permission. Period. There's nothing in the land that is higher than the Constitution.
Right.
That is the highest law of the land.
Same instance there. A lot of people just aren't really familiar. They're not used to having a camera.
Yes, I get it.
Like, I'm not saying any action taken by anyone.
Right, is appropriate.
but
I got what you're saying. People,
just
it's
sometimes have a
it's
reaction
weird
to
to
it.
see somebody with a camera, But most people say, oh, he had the camera in my face. Come on, man. This is the camera in your face. That's your face. You know what I mean? That's the camera in your face. I never put my camera like that. My camera's always being held like this. If I want to get out, see, right there, I got this. I can do this. You know what I mean? I'm in a public spot. I can do this. And I can film over there if I want. You can't stop me. What are you gonna do? Arrest my camera? You can't do it. You know what I mean? You cannot trespass the eyes. And that's what a camera is. It's your second set of eyes. So that's all.
Right.
The violation of the civil rights is not a good thing to be having done by a town official, and then coming in weeks later and this looks like a cover up for what happened downstairs,
Well, we did have the sign prior to
I believe you did,
Yeah,
and I think I did see it, but it was in the proper spots. Right now it's just out in the open. It's like,
it shifts around, honestly.
yeah, I got,
People
yeah.
move it, so
That's
it's
the only thing that's good
it's-
about it, right? You can put it wherever you want.
Yeah, generally it's in
Yeah.
this vicinity. It's not really, but we did have this sign before for the reasons I explained to you. People
Right,
can
right.
just walk right in.
And a lot of this stuff that I do right here, right, by auditing town halls and everything, a lot of it can simply just go away. But people's egos are too big to say, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake." You know what I mean? You didn't need permission. And if I would have got that out of Gene, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. Nothing. It would have went no further than that. You know what I mean? But now that I come back here and I try and do a simple FOIA request because I just came from the police station. Because I'm pressing charges on him, assault and battery, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
and
going
that's
he's
all
going
we
he's
can
going to
do
be
is
charged.
do
Well,
so.
hopefully he's charged. I gave him all the information they needed. The day they showed up, I didn't want to give nothing because I don't give my ID out to anybody. That's my Fourth Amendment.
Yeah,
To
I
be
mean-
secure in my places,
Yeah, whatever you do.
papers and
whatever you
things.
do on
So,
the
you know what I mean?
legal
So
side
I
and your-
didn't want to give it that day because I've been through this before with public officials where they absolutely assault you on camera, touch you, and nothing happens because they work for the city, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always something, but I got people close to me that are charged with assault for just touching somebody, nothing else involved in that, and they decided that they wanted to just charge him for assault. It's like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? A year later, he gets a summons to go into court for assault? On who? He didn't even know what it was about.
Yeah.
I'm just making a point
No, I understand.
where I've made complaints on 5 or 6 town officials, and somehow, some way, somebody in this town hall got a husband that works in the police station, or vice versa, or a sister or a cousin or something like that, and that's why they got the job, or that's how they got the job, and that's why nothing gets done. Because it's slipped under the rug, you know. Well, we're talking about civil rights here, so you stand on your civil rights, somebody violates them, I don't care where they're from, they should be held accountable, and that's why I'm out here trying to get that accountability and transparency also, because the bridge between the police and the public, it falls on town hall too, because now, you know, they're directly, usually town hall and the police are usually in the same spot. Here it's a little different, you know, because of the way Methuen set up, but usually when I go do audits, there's usually a town hall, the police station, a library, all in one. So I get all 3 of them, bing, 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 bing. And there's always that one person within the building I'm in that's always a tyrant and wants to violate my civil rights, the right to film, which is the First Amendment.
Yeah, like
It is the First Amendment. It's not the 15th or the 20th. It is the First Amendment.
Yeah, like I said,
The
a
right
lot
to
of people
film.
just kind of get antsy about it. It doesn't justify. But
Right, it doesn't,
it just kind of gives you a little mind, so people just alone comfortable.
and in my videos, I'm trying to tell and show the public and whoever watches them, comes across them, that, you know, there's cameras everywhere. So
Yeah.
just because an individual's holding a camera in a public place, filming, it's okay.
Yeah.
People don't need to go out of their mind, you know what I mean? This is not, first of all, how many people do crimes that actually tape the crime they're doing? None. I don't see any. Nobody does. So, I mean, that can be wiped from everybody's head. Now I just get over the uncomfortability of it, you know what I mean? Seeing a guy with a camera and just think, you know, wait a minute. Everybody got a camera. I got one in my pocket. It's called a phone, but it's a camera,
Oh, yeah.
right? So there's cameras everywhere you go, right? Whether it's a supermarket, whether it's a police station, whether it's town hall, whether it's a library, I don't care. They're out on the poles. I mean, they camera everywhere. So nowadays, people should just kind of chill on the camera thing when somebody's holding the camera, because it's not a big deal. You know, I come in to do, look at this place. This place is beautiful. Look at the walls, you know, they don't build places like this. That's why I come to them.
Yeah.
You know, but in the process, I always run into somebody, like I said, one person, maybe 2. There's always one in one building. And if that never happened downstairs, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I would have did my video, it would have went on YouTube, and that would have been it. I would have went on to the next one, and then, you know, I don't go out looking for problems, because I don't say no. When you ask me, can I help you? I say, no, sir, I'm all set, just taking some pictures, and I continue about my business. But then when you say, you know, why are we on film, or why are you filming, and you can want to, then I got to turn my camera. Now you are on film, you know. I didn't come in here to film you. I came in here to film, you know, the pictures, the walls, the structure of the building.
Yeah.
From the outside, it looks like a freaking castle.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Yeah,
building,
actually,
you know.
it's like ruins of the castle in the back hall.
Yeah.
Back hill.
I seen that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this building is phenomenal. They don't
Yeah.
build them like this anymore.
Yeah,
You know, and the viewers from across country want to see this stuff on the East Coast, you know? They're from the West Coast, they're from the center of the, you know,
No, yeah, it's a
it's
beautiful
crazy.
building.
So that's why I do this, and like I said, I appreciate you very, very cordial, you're very professional, and if
course.
that office downstairs was the same, or even a little bit like up here and every other office in this building, dude, I wouldn't even be here, but I am, and here it is. So I appreciate you,
Yeah, of course, not a problem.
and I hope to be hearing from
Yeah,
the town of
like I said,
Methuen soon.
Once a lot of people are working remote.
Yeah,
today,
yep,
it's
I understand that. I mean, I'm not looking forward to the next couple of days. I'm
Yeah,
just,
but
you know,
I'll
with
definitely,
in
definitely
a
forward this up and
in a decent, timely manner, you know?
of course.
I appreciate it, thank you.
no problem. Yeah, you have to hold that door fixed.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
you have a great day.
You too.
Okay, so there we have it there, you know, people. We're gonna go downstairs. 'Cause, 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 ' But yeah, them signs are, you know, anybody that's seen the last video knows, or the last two, knows why them signs are there. And that's that, you know. That's why they put them signs up there, because they want to try and keep out anybody with a camera. So the signs that they put up, I don't know, they just don't make any sense to me. As I was saying earlier to that lady, you know, and that's just the way it is. So once again, we are out and about. We're gonna go down this way. And the people that work here, the employees, most of them are pretty decent, right? They don't care about the camera, you know. But then you get this one office, you know, they rule the place. You know, nothing's gonna be done. You think the guy with the camera ain't gonna come back? You know, here I am, and we'll see what happens from here on out. You know, the mayor already got intent. You know, the guy violated my civil rights, told me that, get out of the office because you're filming. If that ain't a violation of civil rights, you know, my First Amendment, I don't know what is. To have the guy say that and tell me exactly why he wanted me out of that office. So once again, we'll take a picture of this sucker. M.A.A. Audit out. Peace.